Every wooden corner, every sun.
With RiseWithThea.com, and I'm here with Miss Tisha O'Neill, the wife of Stephen the Scientist Moss, and we just saw a beautiful rendition. We all know that you did some stuff as it related to the violin, but nobody really knew you could sing. And I'm learning that you not only can sing, but you've also done some stuff. You've traveled abroad, you've gone to the UK, you were part of a quartet, and you were also a part, I believe, of a campus choir. All of that. Okay, well, first and foremost, congratulations. You're looking great. You just had another baby.
Yeah, she's 3 months old now.
And how old is your oldest one?
She's 5. Gonna be 6 soon, so they're 5 years apart.
So is music a big component in your household?
Yes, definitely. I come from a background of music. My father taught me piano, and so I couldn't get away from it. My brother plays saxophone, and we had a family band growing up, so I could not get away from it. And now I actually teach music, piano, violin, and voice lessons.
Oh, and where do you do that actually?
I do it within my home. I have a business within my home, and I go travel to other people's homes. So the business is called Moss School of Music.
Great. Now you have also released, I suppose, a single. I think that was last year and the year before, and that was more like you're coming out because at that time you were known as Stephen the Scientist's wife, and now all of a sudden you're known as Stephen the Scientist's wife, who's also Tisha O'Neill. So can you tell me what's that like for you, having the transition of being an established artist in your own right?
Well, just having a baby, I've kind of been on pause for a little bit, but I'm doing my best, and I hope to have my album out maybe in the next year. But I love music. I love telling about God through my music, and there's just something about the violin. Whenever I play, so many people say that it just either heals their soul, or just calms their nerves, and gives them a peace of mind. And so, that's why I play, and I play for Him. And so, hopefully, in the near future, I should have my album out.
Oh, we are certainly looking forward to that. Now, something I love that I have not seen from a lot of violinists is that you got the crowd hyped. You set the atmosphere tonight. You were the first performer.
Yes.
But you started off by singing a very familiar song.
Yes.
And then you transitioned with your violin, and you just took it to a whole new level simply with the instrument. And that's something that I haven't really witnessed too often as it relates to not only the church setting, but I guess this was more of a concert setting tonight. Right. How is it that you're able to utilize your gift in that manner?
Well, with playing and singing, some people do not know every song, and so the reason why sometimes I do sing is to kind of give them a taste of what the song sounds like, and then I will go and transition into playing so that they can get an ear for it. So, that's what I try to do, and I love doing it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And where can they find you? Because I know you're all over Twitter, you're all over Facebook, and all the rest of that. So just tell everyone where we can hook up and connect with you some more.
I am on Facebook, Tisha Moss, and Tisha O'Neill.
And that is spelled T-E-S-I-A.
And then O'Neill, O-N-A-E.
first time today, and I'm so impressed with your ability to not only sing so well, but also to get the crowd hyped in, ready for worship. First question, because you are a petite lady, so how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
She's 18. Now, I did not know that. Now, can you tell me why are you choosing to do gospel as opposed to secular?
I just don't feel like I can give people hope if I sing secular music. If I'm singing about a guy that doesn't really do anything for anybody, but when I'm singing about Jesus, it changes things and it gives people hope. And that's why I sing gospel music.
All right, now do you have a single out already, or is it a whole album?
I have like an EP out on iTunes, but my single came out first and it's also on iTunes.
Okay, and how do you feel that's going for you?
I think it's going good. I mean, it's my first time. I'm just letting the Lord work. So.
Okay, and are you from Powder Springs, or?
I'm from Paulding County, Georgia.
Okay.
That's where I've stayed most of my life. So.
All right, so tell me, what are your expectations as it relates to a career in gospel music, if that's what you're pursuing?
Really just wherever God leads me. I got prophesied over a few years back saying that I would sing to nations, and if that's what happens, cool. But if I'm just ministering to local people, that's also fine with me. But I'd love to sing to nations, like was said. So.
You a real achiever. Have a purpose in life, but man, she can sacrifice to give up his son. These same folks who ain't acting right. I have to itch it to be a light in darkness. Have to answer to my actions when the Satan comes. Part of my London, I feel like we need to speak though. Sometimes I can get foul, and you won't get no free throw. Praise the Lord, even when the road is bumpy, no need so. God stands God in me, so you get one like this beneath those. I believe the Lord promote me like clay. Just as long as I stay on point deeper. They call me Jack, I'm Jesus' anointed creation. Under God's authority, I stand on my proclamation. I'm ready to do what you say, to do what you want me to. I throw my hands up to you. I'm ready to do what you say, to do what you want me to.
This is Arthi with RiseWithThea.com, and I am so delighted to be in the presence of Jack. Is it Rip or Jack R.I.P.?
Jack Rip.
Okay, and I've never heard of you before tonight, but I must say, totally blew me away. I'm talking about you standing on the side of us. You were just there all quiet, like we didn't know what to expect, and all of a sudden you were called up, and I was like, oh, okay, he looks like a good soloist, and then all of a sudden just pow, like this hip-hop gospel artist just came out through you, and it was so unexpected, but you totally took it from 2 to 10 in like 3 seconds flat. So where does that energy come from?
I didn't even feel like being up on stage when I first got up there, but it's like I knew that I had to, deliver God's word, the way that He needed me to do it. Like anything we do for God, I believe in doing it in excellence. So it's like, whether Jack didn't want to do it, God wanted me to do it. So I mean, the energy just came through him. So that's what it's all him, not me.
Okay, now are you from Powder Springs or?
I actually live in Cartersville, Georgia, but I'm originally from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay. New York's in the house. Well, that might explain some of the New York flavor that you brought in tonight.
Okay.
But for sure, I really wanted to know kind of like what's the inspiration behind some of it, because I think one of the songs you were talking about, you didn't feel like going to church, which is something we all feel. We all know about being dragged along with our mom, and then when we get older, you're of age, so you have to make the decision to go or not to go. But that one in particular, despite the awesome hook and the sound and all the rest of it, it had a real strong message behind that. And if you mind reiterating what the message behind it was.
It was just like not getting caught up in the schedule, or just like you're supposed to go to church because that's what you're supposed to do, instead of just wanting to really have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, it's Sunday, it's time to get up, eat breakfast, go to church, come home, have Sunday dinner, sleep, and then Monday we can wild out again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got sick of that. It's like, because like I'm still new. Like, when I say like I'm a baby in Christ, it's like I've only been doing it for a few years now, and it's like as I really started to get that real relationship with God, it's like it's burning in me. It's like, man, it's like why don't everybody want this?
Yeah.
And then it was like I seen people that was, because like with me not growing up in church, I seen people that has grown up in church, and it's like they're kind of content with what they're doing, like I hate to see stagnant churches or stagnant people in churches. It's like we should constantly, wanting to do better and do more and outdo, what we did yesterday. And I kind of just got like, really, I just got irritated with seeing certain people act certain ways. It was like, man, you want to chop them in the throat and be like, look, let's get this thing together,
Oh, Lord, you a gospel gangster, that's what you are.
Hey, I mean, so many Christian versions of stuff. I hate saying people are the Christian version of this or this is the Christian version of that. And I mean, we salt of the earth. Like we're supposed to bring the flavor as Christians. And it's like so many Christian things are corny. You know what I'm saying? Like Christian rap for the longest has been corny. Nobody wanted to listen to it because it was so watered down and corny and cliche. And I definitely don't want to bring that with my music. So I always want to bring something that's going to take things to a whole nother standard. From merchandise to music to everything that I put my hands on, I want to do it in excellence with God.
Okay, now speaking of merchandise, I have to know where to get the album, because you gave us a little bit of your new song, which the way the crowd responded, you would have thought they heard that so many times. I mean, you just kept it flowing. So where can we find your music? Where can we find out more about you?
You can go to my personal website. It's jackrip.com. It's JACRIP.com. And then I also have the merchandise website with my new clothing line, Christian Advisory. Go to christianadvisory.com and you can get the hats, the t-shirts, sweatshirts, lady shirts, everything. We have necklaces coming out and everything, so accessories.
Okay. Now, if I may, what is your full-time? Is it full-time into, I guess, this whole business with the music, the merchandise, and all of that? Is that what you're headed for right now?
I guess you would say I have two full-times. I mean, I still work like a traditional job as well, but, I still go out, weekly and do different events and stuff, so
Okay.
I'm still grinding it out.
Yeah. Now, you did mention that you were not always in the gospel arena. Did you do secular rap before the transition?
I did, but like even before I did gospel rap, my secular rap wasn't gangster or anything like that. I'm a hip hop head. Like growing up north, I'm big on lyrics. I love the '90s era, the golden era of hip hop. So I mean, like if you listen to my CD, you'll hear a lot of that jazz and infused music and everything like that. Like I love laid back music. So if you listen to the CD, like I have a lot of chill vibe music on there. I don't really have a whole bunch of up tempo stuff. So
yeah. Now you mentioned this new track. Your mom likes it because you mentioned the Earth, Wind, and Fire reference. But who else? I guess from all genres, who inspired you in terms of going full throttle with your music?
I mean, I love music. I'd be a lie if I say I bought all type of music. I'll listen to all type of music and everything because I just love the creativity and the art of it all. But I mean, I grew up listening, like my favorite rappers was like A Tribe Called Quest, Nas. I mean, I even like Red Hot Chili Peppers, stuff like that. So I mean, like I like a variety of music, but not too much of the new stuff.
Right.
I mean, I'll listen. They'll pump it into your head on the radio, but I don't listen to it all the time. I mean, everything has its place, and everybody has their own fan base and following. So it's a place for corny stuff. But I like a lot of the '90s.
living. Your love, I'm not saying. My God is the best. My God is the best. My God is the best. Around the stars, let me see your hands clap. We moving crowds and doing shows like we can see it right. The devil better see it better. Has no authority. Used to be a victim to my God. So much more of me like amen. This type of hustle, stop giving credit to Satan. Take responsibility. God's love is amazing. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, that's real talk, real life. So all the time you got hate you a real walk. When you feel lost, just know that God inside you. Trust His love, His grace inside you. If you need to shout, fly you. Believe in yourself inside you. I claim victory in your name. Proclaim I'm on fire like propane. For your love, I'm addicted. I got a brand new. Come on, a brand new lifestyle. I do this for the kids. Y'all with me, stay right now. My God is the best. My God is the best. My God is the best. Jack Rip is what they call me. You can judge me all you want to. Try to do the best that you can. Let me tell you what you won't do. You won't stop me from praising, and you won't stop my blessing. My God gave me a word, and you won't stop His blessing. I told you bye. No looking back from here on out. I'm leaning on the rock. Yeah, I still got some issues, but now I don't be stressing now. I'm just a sheep in the spot. My God is all that I got. See, I didn't forget, and I told the old me bye. No looking back from here on out. I'm leaning on the rock. Yeah, I still got some issues, but now I don't be stressing now. I'm just a sheep in the spot. My God is all that I got.
Every hood and corner, every son and daughter, yeah, we gonna reach #1 and they can't stop us. None of them can't tame us. They can't change us. If they come in my lane, well then it's gonna get dangerous.